Rangers get caught in the spider's web, and it's the biggest case of arachnophobia I've ever seen. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know where to begin here, alright? Because where do you begin, right? Didn't deserve it. Fielded a pretty strong team, brought on even stronger subs. Got, honestly, Queen's Park, you can say, created better chances than Rangers had in this game. They thoroughly deserved it, and you know what? I'm more than man enough to admit it. It would have been an absolute disgrace slash a robbery if Tavernier scored that penalty. But how fitting that James Tavernier hands another bloody trophy to, not Rangers way, put it that way. But Clement has got to go. That's stating the obvious, but I'm not convinced he goes after this. I think the hype in the last couple of weeks as well. It appears nothing he does in the league's going to get him sacked. So is that going to have to resolve itself in the cup? And I look at it and I think, Jesus Christ, the season is officially dead. I ripped the league off in the summer. The League Cup final, that came and went. We are out in the last six. We're not out in the last 16. It would have been unacceptable no matter where, right? It's not like we're out in the last 16 against an informed Hibs at Easter Road, or we're out in the last 16 at Parkhead, or something like that. We are out at home at Ibrox against a side that are languishing mid-table in the Championship. This is a team that is pretty close to Dunfermline today, in terms of the league. And we just witnessed Aberdeen earlier on the day scud them 3-0. And here's us. We huffed and puffed. And it got to a point in that game where I thought, we're not going to win this. We weren't. And I thought the goalie for Queen's Park, Ferry, whatever, I thought he had a great game. But the only real saves he had to make came at the end. We didn't challenge Queen's Park enough. And I've written my notes down, I've written them down, I've penciled them in, but you know what? We just need to put a big permanent marker through this season. If you don't laugh, you'll great, won't you? Come on. The first thing I written in the note was a shite opening 10 minutes. You can fucking rearrange that to 90 odd minutes, because what is going on? Bailey Rice getting subbed off at half time. Don't get it twisted, right? Bailey Rice didn't have the greatest first half, right? But I honestly think that's down to Clement. He wasn't going into the back four. He wasn't calling for the ball. He was simply just standing, waiting for the ball to be played to him. And that obviously affected us. But at the same time, Nico Raskin, who's the polar opposite of that, came on. And I'd argue we were worse in the second half. Well, according to Clement, we lost the second half. So technically, when that happens and you lose halves and you win halves, you have to be worse than the half you didn't win. Which, of course, was the L here. But, I can talk about Diamande having a shot saved. I can talk about Tierney having a shot saved. Barami having a header saved. Igamande finding Igamande. That's Igamande and Diamande being combined there. He found Diamande in the middle of the box, right? I think it was like a header. No, it was Bailey Rice actually that shot, found Diamande. 6 yards out, puts it wide. No idea. Barami. I don't want to call him the biggest waste of 4 million quid when you've got Oscar Cortez in the Royal Infirmary, but at the end of the day, if you take away hospital patients, then I think Barami is the biggest waste of 4 million quid. Hadji, Hadji had a lot of misplaced passes, but at least he was trying, man. I don't think there's any players that can hold their head up high today, but there was players who tried. Igamani lost the ball, but he would run back 40 yards, win it back, and try again. Same with Hadji. There's too many players in this team that would lose the ball or hit a misplaced pass and just throw their arms up and walk about for the next 5 minutes. And again, you know what? They probably thought, we're against Queen's Park in the Scottish Cup. That'll be enough. Someone else will bail me out. But no, fucking cards, every single one of them, were a disgrace. The club's on its arse. But we all know that. It's like, I just don't get it. You get Alan Hutton before Rangers have turned a corner domestically away from home. We beat Dundee United, one team away from home in the past month, and that's just turning a corner. First 45 minutes against Dundee United we were awful. The second one was alright, but why are we pretending that one game and that's Rangers back? Rangers are not going to be back until they are consistently winning trophies again. And I don't see that ever happening in the near future again, especially not under this fraud. How bad have things become is when Rangers win an away game, one away game in a month, and you know we've got Barry Ferguson, Alan Hutton, guys like that. Oh, they're back. It's one away win. Yeah, it's against third in the league, but you know it's a 2-horse race. It's not even a 2-horse race; it's a 1-horse race. It's 10 donkeys. I mean, a donkey it needs put down and a thoroughbred up front. Because we're getting rid like a horse at the minute, man. It's absolutely embarrassing. Barami and Rice get subbed off at half time, as to be expected. Raskin and Dessers come on. I thought Dessers was absolutely disgusting. I thought Raskin was absolutely wank as well. Queen's Park then have a chance down the left hand side. Ball fizzed across. I thought Robin Proper was bullied all game. I mean, Rafael Fernandez didn't have a lot to do. You end the game with Robin Proper and John Suter, and somehow we're defensively worse. Cal Hurst, he should have scored that tap in. Egamani then has a header flicked over. And then, I honestly, I should get the respect of the guy who scored the Queen's Park goal, because it was a great goal. I think his name's Seb Grotz or something like that. Absolutely horrific defending from Yefty. And you know what? I've defended this guy and it's like said whatever. This guy defensively is fucking wank. He should be tried and tested as a left midfielder because he can't defend. What is Rangers' obsession recently with just signing fullbacks that don't know how to spell defend, man? Crazy. 1-0, great finish. Should Liam Kelly do better? Trust me, I haven't had time to look back at this goal. And then 25 minutes of Rangers just whipping hopeless balls into the box. Headers being flicked over. I mean, Ferry did have a lot of saves to do, but there wasn't anything ridiculous for him to do. It's not like he was saving, 5 shots at once, 27 rebounds, that sort of pish. The penalty save was brilliant, but then at the same time, Tav puts it at an easy height for him to save. And it's never a penalty, man. Never a penalty, but it's one of those ones where because they give it, it's not clear and obvious. Well, I'll tell you one thing that is clear and obvious. Rangers Football Club is fucking shite and it's in the dirt. Don't need a VAR check to check that. It's done. And if Clement doesn't go for this and but they've got their European money. Their European money. The €5 million that didn't go towards a single fucking player in January. What's €5 million really accomplishing to this? I mean, going out against Queen's Park, disgraceful. And you know what? Fair play to Queen's Park. They deserved it, and it would have been an absolute robbery if this game ended 1-1 and we, inevitably with our fitness levels just beat them like 2 or 3-1 in extra time. So fair play to Queen's Park. Fairly deserved it. No sour grapes. Were shite, outplayed by a championship team managed by Callum Davidson. And you know what? He's won more fucking domestic trophies than us in the past decade. Almost. Sums up. So, anyway. Callum Davidson. He's won more doubles than us in a fucking long time, I'll tell you that much. Disgrace. There'll be more videos to come following this, but what is there to say? We're shite. Absolutely. You can't spell shite without Rangers at the minute. But we had a decent... Well, we beat Ross County 4-0. We scraped past USG. We bottled a cup final. It's alright, because they tried. They tried against United, but we still lost 2-1. The worst fucking Man United team I've ever seen. Pathetic. Pathetic, man. Disgraceful. Bogging. I mean, even us on our knees and the worst we've ever been should be beating Queen's Park at home. I mean, let's get on. Heads have to roll. Not a single player can keep their head up after that, man. And see if I don't wake up in the morning and Clement... Well, no, I mean, if I do wake up in the morning and Clement's still here, big questions have to be asked. I'm telling you. Disgusted.